I'm gonna go to the bathroom so that you can watch the, didn't touch the menu screen. Be back in a second. Say hi to my cat, Bella, everybody. She's knocking over my nail polish. Realize now that I probably should have turned off the microphone so you didn't have to listen to my computer fan. Anyway, so I've noticed the last few episodes I haven't really been saying anything about the story in this game. And the character moments, I haven't really been saying anything about anything. Because there's not much to say. Everything's really kind of established. I think it's funny, though, that because you, as the protagonist, you don't say anything. So when we switched from, like, as a viewpoint character, Vaughn never said anything as we were playing as Vaughn. And we were playing as Noah, she never actually said anything. It was the silent protagonist, the companion that you're with, speaks to you, in response to the things that don't show up on screen. And I thought that was interesting. Unless, or, you know, the people that you're talking to. Because Vaughn would talk to people in the town, and then they would respond to him. Or they would say shit to him, and then he would just sort of go about his business. Where they would respond to something he didn't say. Maybe. So, but the game gives you some exposition, puts you does a little world building, sets up the campaign. You get in there as your character. There's some established relationships that you have with people in the town, like with the Elder and with May. And there's the reason I say this game is lovingly crafted a lot of times is because the story's actually, the world building is fine. Things like Vaughn's dad and that other guy in town, I don't remember what his name was, the one that was afraid to go hunting, was constantly afraid and was like, oh thank god, the fucking end is nigh, now I don't have to be afraid anymore. Vaughn's dad is crippled. That's why he doesn't go hunting. May's dad comes back murdered by the monsters outside, and it actually goes out of its way to, like the DM says, his body is covered in shit, but it looks like it was kind of wiped off, cleaned up. But he's got like cuts and bruises and other things that are indicative of the fact that he was in fact mauled to death by whatever. May has reactions to things. The Tetsu, the monk in Realm, is a nice addition to sort of introduce you to the fact that there's Seru in this world. The mist has made all the Seru insane monsters, and if you're attached to a Seru, you turn into a zombie. And the Byron Monastery basically rejected Seru in general, because they were purists, I guess. So, that's a way to set that up, just sort of like, here's the setting, here's the world, here's the guy to explain, here's an NPC to explain that stuff to you, and then shit goes down, and then there's the raw Seru, which are not bound to the mist, they don't get corrupted by the mist, as all the other Seru do. And they apparently have the ability to summon Seru. I think Meta explained it to me a couple episodes ago, but I wasn't paying attention enough to remember. When King Drake first told us of his plan to submit to the Seru, I was afeared, but I trusted King Drake because he's got that sick stash. Mist comes from devices called mist generators. We know that. I gotta go back to Rimmelm for some shit that was on the... The mist still flows all over the world. Be very, very careful. Do you have, like, a shop? Yes. I went there once when I was young. It's such a beautiful village. I guess... Speak with the people of the castle. They want to talk to you. Okay. Does that mean this guy? You may rest in this bedroom. No, the other guy lets me sleep in the bed. Now there's not monsters here. I guess I can just walk around. Hello, children. By the way, walking up to a door just makes it open, which is why that happened. I didn't actually interact with it. It was for 10 years. I'm glad I didn't grow up without even knowing it. Oh, because he was attached to a Seru. Come on, Noah, go downstairs. Go outside the castle. There are lots of stores there now. What? Fuck yeah. I wanna go shopping with my no money. Drake Castle was saved by the Immaculate Power of Mount Rikuroa's Genesis Tree. I didn't want to talk to you. I went around. Hello, child. You can see Mount Rikuroa in the Genesis Tree from here. Just like I can see Russia. Downstairs. See, it's not all dark and spooky because we cleared up the mist. We put on Seru, got in the dungeon, then the mist came. That's all I remember. I remember almost nothing about that period. It's like a long nightmare. Like my life. When I was a Seru monster, it was almost like being dead, but you liberated us from the death. You gave us a fresh start on life. The last few years I have. Did you know about the warrior monks of Byron? Yeah, I do. I'm impressed. So young and yet so knowledgeable. Oh boy. I'm the court professor. I'm like a scientist with a castle. It is my job to advise King Drake. I was the one who devised the plan with the Sarah. Whatever. Cool, good job. There are indeed many legends of the Genesis trees. That they are not of the human world, that they will flower when the world is in danger. Come to think of it, I also heard that the Genesis trees are cradles of the Holy Seru. We did determine that the Genesis tree of Mount Rikuroa has the power to drive back the mist. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that the power will last forever. Now, the real solution is to destroy it at its source, the mist generator in the northeast. What about you, guy? Yo, Vaughn, the creature that attacked Rimmelm said his name was Zeto. How do you know that? The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember where I heard it. He wasn't at Rimmelm. And I'm the only one who came this far. So how does he know? Vaughn, can I ask you something? Did you read this diary while I was in the mist? No. Oh god, I'd be too embarrassed to what diary? Oh man, no I can't. Booey. No. No. Do the Reseru really have the power to awaken Genesis? Yeah, we did, twice now. Well then, you might like to know that Drake Kingdom has 4 Genesis trees, they say. One in Rimmelm, another at Mount Rikuroa, and the other 2 are in the forest north of Byron Monastery. How about that shit? Thanks, lady. A box! Well, now is a healing. I'm starving. I'm gonna make up for this usually didn't eat anything. I'm getting fat as fuck. Before the mist came, there was a Byron monk at the castle who taught us many arts. After the mist came, perhaps he was killed by the Sarin. He left us a keepsake, a book called The Secrets of Byron. Do you wish to read it? May I keep it? No. We are indebted to you for saving Drake Castle, but this is our only memento of the deceased Byron monk. I cannot give it to you. You don't even know if he's dead. You just said I don't know if he's dead. You may read it if you wish. Yeah, let me read it. It's a very long book. Which chapter do you wish to read? Huh. The techniques herein bestow the mighty powers of heaven and earth. So technique is... So you already know Charging Scorch. So these teach you, arts. Which I already have a guide for, so I don't need this. In which the warrior leaps high into the air can be found in... Noah, so you already know. Song River. Would you like to read another chapter? No, because I don't have the third-party memory yet. Thanks, man. Also, he's by the bookcase. NPC placement. I like this the music in this game. It's very cute and tribal. These doors are open. I'm open this box. I'll steal your shit. Ooh, cool, I need a healing bone. Now that the mist is gone, I suppose it's safe for us to use Seru again, but after being possessed by them for over 10 years? So this establishes that the mist has been here for at least 10 years, and they probably said it in the opening cinematic, and I wasn't paying attention enough to remember. I don't want to wear a Seru anymore. I wore one for 10 years, even though I don't remember. By the king's orders, I throw all the Seru in the castle. Rude? This isn't a shop. What about you, lady? Before the mist came, I heard a troubling rumor. The mist comes from the... Okay. Yes. I already knew that. Get rid of that cage. Cage. Swiftwater! Will we ever know who this woman is? I guess not. How long were you asleep? Were we asleep? I can't tell if it was a long time or a brief time. You guys got the water key from the king, right? Then use it to close the water gate out. Oh yeah, that's right. Do you know Lazam, the one who went to tell Rimelm about the mist? Yes, I do. He's alive? So he's at the Hunter Springs. Thank God. I was so worried about him. Sorry. Oh, cool. To the east, beyond the river by the castle, is Byron Monastery. Oh, he even walks all doofy. What have I done? Fun? So many people! Oh, look at all the people! Oh, there are shops. Yes, there's so many, like 10 people. They all look so happy. Now I feel kind of happy too. I want to talk to them. I want to talk about happy things. Fun. Do you think they want to talk to me? Sure. Yeah, you're right. I know they would. I'll see you later. I'm going. Okay, bye. And then off she fucked. I'll talk to people there. Yes. Byron Monastery might be enveloped in the mist. Rosera might not be enough. Before you go, buy weapons and armor to protect yourself, yes. That's the plan. Why is there an inn here? You should be able to stay in the background of the castle for free, but if you want to spend your money, I won't stop you. Thanks for pointing that out. Look at this game. Pointing out its own inconsistencies. A customer! A customer! Hooray! Daddy, we have a customer! Oh. To get to the Sebucus Islands in the north, head northeast and follow the river upstream. You can use a water key, stop the river, cross the river, and go east along the romantic environment. Okay. What about you? To resume business upon recovering from the nightmare of the mist, that family sure is brave. The stores reopened, but all they have are weapons and armor. Things for fighting and killing. I want fresh meat, vegetables. I want to have, like, food. Be careful! The world is full of weird Seru monsters. Do you say anything? Nope. Just mill about. Anyone know where my wallet went? Really? Fucking just come out. Whatever. What about you, lady? What do you say? With the mist gone, the merchants who were hiding in the castle reopened their businesses here. Can I talk to this man? No. Okay. Gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to Noah. Fun, look at this. This is so cool. Had to reset my positioning. Young lady, that's a fighting robe. It doesn't just look good, it'll protect those pretty arms of yours. Oh, that's great! A fighting robe, how cool! Flap, flap. Flap, flap. What a charming young lady. I'll give you a good price. Okay. Where are you going? Wait a minute, you gotta pay with that. Money. Money? Money? What's that? What's money? Vaughn, tell me what money is. It's what you get for killing monsters. Oh. I don't really get it. I guess I'm just a goofy kid. Oh well. Here, you can have this back. You don't want it? Nope. I still don't know about money, so I don't want it. Ooh, I want to go over there. Let's talk to those people. Can I buy shit from you? Come on over. We're gonna have a big sale to commemorate the liberation of Drake Castle. And I gotta do this fucking... Vaughn, I'm almost done talking. Hold on a minute. Thank you, Mr. Supply Dealer. I won't forget. Okay, now I'm gonna go give you a test about supplies. Which item restores your HP the most when you use it? Life water. No? Alright, next question. What does the Door of Light let you do? Escape from it. Find happiness and go to heaven. That's right! Wow, Vaughn, you know everything! Alright, last question. What is this supply dealer's name? Well, we know May, we know Lazam, we know Tetsu, so I'm gonna go with Wets. How did you know that? You're so incredible! Too bad, Vaughn, you're really close. Here, you can have this instead. 5 healing shrooms. Yeah! Ooh! I wanna go over there, let's talk to those people. I wonder which one does heal them. Life water is a phoenix town? So I guess it could have been a healing flower or berry. Flower, probably. Hey Vaughn, they said this is going in. What's an inn for? It's a place that restores HP and MP. Really? Well, let's just stay... Well, let's stay here if we go someplace far away and get tired. Okay. Yeah! Thanks, Vaughn. I had fun talking to everyone. I'm done. Let's go someplace you want to go, Vaughn. Alright, thanks. How much are you? Nail glove. How's it equipped? She doesn't have that. Electric shoes? This fighting robe is real expensive. It's good defense though. Like that. And then equip the shoes, and then I'm broke. But in the meanwhile, I will sell. Okay, so let's read the platinum card. Buy secret items at special locations. Okay. I don't have... What? Thank you, come again! Is it because... they didn't... They got their survival knife, which I don't need anymore. Oh, she didn't have anything equipped, that's why. Alright. What's a phoenix? Restore life. Oh, life water might increase your health. Healing shroom. Okay. Oh! See, a range just fucking takes it off screen and brings it back in order. Alright, I gotta go back to Rimelm anyway. Talk to this guy. Welcome! Oh, he's got... accessories. Nice. Thank you. Alright, so now that she actually has some fucking clothes, some defensive gear, let's get back to Rimelm and get that stuff. Oh. I didn't need to go here. Any area? Hey, there's a box in there. Oh, what's in that box? This is the water gate controller. Would you like to insert the key and operate the device? Certainly. Close the sluice gate. Blam. World map changes. The river dries up, so now we can go further out. In the meanwhile, I can get this chest. So Wind Book 1. Vaughn now has Wind Book 1. You know what that means? That means that Noah can learn a hyper art for Terra. Frost Breath. Okay. Nail Glove. Oh, they oxidated. No. Time for world map traversal and the weird camera fuckery. They put me on the other side of the river. I don't want to be there, but thanks, game. So if I hit L1, it takes me to this map. If I hit R1, it does nothing. Shh. That didn't happen. I wonder if I'm gonna get attacked by anything. I should. Oh, I should go talk to the Hunter Spring real quick. It's a Slimer! Okay, so... Actually, we're gonna Spirit Him. She's got slightly different gear. So her outfit is a slightly different... Sorry, she's got different gear, so her outfit is different color. And if you've noticed, she's got different shoes on, because I gave her new shoes. She doesn't have anything on her head, because I never got her a headgear. And now her hand has a Terra on it. The reason I did all that is because I figured she was gonna kill it, because this is all low-level shit. See her hand? That's where her Terra is. And if you go to the world map, I think it's the same. Her hand is the green bit. That's why... That's another fucking reason why I say, even though this game looks like ass, it's lovingly crafted, the story's not bad, it's all thought out and everything. You freed Drake Castle from the mist. Oh, me? I can't go back to the castle. I'm ashamed for failing to fulfill my duty to the king. Blah. That's why I opened a shop here. I'm shopkeep. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I got a shop. What the fuck? Oh, this is the platinum thing. This is the platinum card. It'll let me get golden compass and silver compass if I had 3,000 money. Increases the rate of being ambushed and increases your preemptive strike capacity. Sick nasty. I don't want it though. Did you know the river is run dry? Somebody must have closed the water gate. What does that mean though? Don't worry to run. Tetsu misses you. Well, Tetsu is gonna have to get fucking ready to move. Because I'm gonna go to Byron Monastery and he's gonna be fucking hunky-dory. I'm gonna get rid of the mist. I'm gonna open up the way to the Byron Monastery. It'll be great. You'll notice up there the river from Drake Castle is dried up, so even though we could have, that river up there is still functioning on the east end, doesn't affect the rest of the river. Though if it did, I guess there wouldn't be enough water to fill both riverbeds. So lumpy. At least with Noah they did are they complimentary? They did like that pink and green. So her eyes are green and her hair's pink. Cause there's some shit here that I never got because I didn't know about it until I read some guides. Fuck. Good. There's a honey item that you can get from a tree. There's also point card. May gives you the honey clothes, go to the item shop, head upstairs. There's a drawer. No. Okay, in here. I wonder if I can introduce Noah to anybody. There we go. Point card. Well, now it's point card. Point card. Earn points worth 5% of the price when you shop. Alright. It's not a very good explanation. What do you sell, child? He sells more shit too. He sells hunter clothes. Neato. I bet Noah would have as much upper body defense if she had the fucking hat. Thank you. And then bees. I'm gonna talk to Tetsu. There he is. Talk to Tetsu real quick. Ah, Vaughn. What a darling little girl you have with you.
Hi! I'm Noah. Nice to meet you.
Noah, huh? And this child too is a Rosario, I see. Noah? Shall I teach you a Byron art to use on your mission? Fucking sure. That's the spirit. Listen carefully. Explaining in parentheticals. Besides, I see you already know the acrobatic blitz. You'll also no doubt learn new arts from Byron warrior monks out there. Always strive to be perfect. Perfect your techniques. May Byron be with you. Thanks, man. Can I talk to this tree? Nay.
Oh my god, look! In that tree, bees! There's bees!
Oh god, she fucking face planted. Is this fucking boss music about bees? Oh, there's 3 killer bees and a queen bees. I've been ambushed. Oh my god. They hurt a lot. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is bad news. Noah's dead already. Holy shit. I'm almost dead. Queen bee just has to go. Nope. I am dead. Bees have killed me. Well. Bees. Thanks, Nene. I should not let me game over. You were right. No, I want to check my health. We're fine. Hey, Dad. Vaughn, you don't have to say anything. I'm just glad that you've returned home safely. No reaction to Noah. God, those bees were fucking hard. Did like fucking 200-300 damage to me a piece. I guess they killed Noah immediately and she's got 338 health. Hey, old man. Run! Byron Monastery is far. I hope it still stands and you can find May's mother, Maya. May. Maya. Maya's mom. Alright. I think that's all that's there. The bees are too hard, obviously. The bees are for later. I also need muns. So I guess let's go north to the mist generator. Depending on how far I get. Oh, it's a Gabu Gabu! Depending on how far I get, I may just grind off screen. Because we are reaching end of episode here. Because here isn't a good grinding spot, because there's like no fucking hard enemies, right? Except for those bees! Bees! A frog and a Lipian. No, sorry. Terra has no magic. Oh.
Hey, Bella.
That kills the frog. Don't fall. You fucking flaily ass. I always like the way that those things stood up. That wireframe, because it's really cute. I can't remember what they're called now. Piranha plants. Oh, no, I gained a level immediately. Look at her glitching out back there. JK, she's fine now. Uh-oh. See if I can get here before another random encounter. JK, there's another random encounter. It's a frog and an ostrich. Okay. Take 100 damage, even. None of these wireframes, unless they're a boss, maybe even if they're a boss, a lot of these wireframes, don't just occur once in the game. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I remember this ostrich wireframe somewhere else. Couldn't tell you where though. I don't remember using the magic much in the game unless it was for healing. So I was just thinking about how, she doesn't have any magic, and so she can't do anything, like cast Grimard or whatever. So she'll probably go try to get Grimard so she can use it. But it's not really any point, because I might get something better later, or something different. And then I was thinking about, since I would have to go actively go get Grimard, I didn't remember using magic that much. Because I was like, I don't really think it's worth it, because I could just beat the game without using magic, right? Because I did it before when I was like 12. Alright, what do you say now, Roserus? She's excited. Flappy arms. Flappy arms.
But look, the mist comes in! It's so misty.
Hey man, just beyond this valley is the mist generator. The mist produced by the mist generator spreads out into the areas beyond the valley. Fucking punched herself in the tits and now she's grinning.
I want to destroy the mist generator! I want to get rid of the mist!
Noah, we should slow down. No, fuck off. The mist here's too thick. My power is almost too weak to keep us from succumbing to the mist. She's mad about it. If only we had a little more Genesis Tree power, just a little more.
Come on, let's go find another Genesis Tree if we find it. Then we can get through here and destroy the mist generator!
Yeah! So that's how this game works. There's mist generator. You gotta go find a bunch of Genesis trees to decrease the amount of mist in the area so that you can actually go into them. Because your Roseru are still Seru. And so they still have the capacity to potentially succumb to the mist. As everything was just stated there. But to clarify, we gotta go find more Genesis trees. This is how the rest of the game's gonna go. We're gonna travel around the map and encounter these areas that have mist and mist generators. We're gonna have to clear up the mist enough to a point where you can get to the mist generator and then shut it down. Something something. So I guess we got the Rim Elm tree, the Drake Kingdom tree, and then the Byron Monastery tree? Question marks? faster than me. Ouch. Apparently, you can get magic on, or sorry, levels on your healing magic, by doing it out of combat also. So there's a cheat on the game FAQs page that says you can level up your magic by equipping an item that gives you more health, healing that health that you then technically lose, and then taking the item off and then putting it back on, because then it'll have that small health, that like 20% more health or whatever, and you just keep doing that over and over. Can I go through here? I guess we'll find out next time. Yeah? As always, thank you for watching. See you then.